Yeah, Texas, man. Here's my quickie that was watching it anyway. Glad about that. Just look at that. Roofs can't handle all the rain coming down. Wow. Raining and it's pouring and the African lion is snoring, man. Wow, this rain, I'm tired of it now. My poor vegetables in the back garden there, I don't know what's happening to them. I can't even check them out, man. This is Texas. This is Texas. Yard is flooding as usual. It's getting worse and worse now. This is the 28th of November. It's a day after Thanksgiving. We're right into the fall, almost getting close to winter now. And you can see there's just pine needles everywhere. It's overcast. We've had a lot of rain and it just never ends. You can see over there on that bed, it's prepared, it's just covered in pine needles everywhere. I'm really looking forward to the spring coming along, or the early spring, and we're getting everything prepared, and I think you people will be very surprised when you see exactly what I'm going to be growing here and what I'm going to harvest out of this small backyard here. A little urban farm. I'm actually getting excited about it because I've got some good plans for plants and leafy greens, etc, etc. I'm going to plant a lot of stuff in pots as well, just like I have here in the backyard. This side here I have those blueberries over there. I'm going to plant a lot more stuff in pots. I've got a lemon tree just outside the back door. Going into the kitchen, that's in a big pot there, and just there I've got a orange tree there in that orange pot there, and of course the cherry tree and the mango tree behind it, small ones, but I'm going to plant a lot of other stuff in pots, so it's going to be exciting. I'll keep you all updated as we go along, week for week. You can see the grapevine. I'm waiting to prune it, but it's still got new growth on, which I cannot believe for this time of the year. I mean, it should be no growth on and it keeps on leafing. So I don't know what the issue is, but I have to wait for it to completely fall asleep, go to sleep, before I can prune it. So we'll see what happens with that. It's probably another couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, and it should be completely asleep, as they say in Texas. Well folk, as you can see, I've moved that tote over, I moved my compost bin over, and the tote I'm going to use that as a raised bed and hang various pots around all 4 sides of it with strawberries or something growing out of them, but it's going to be a nice raised bed that I don't have to bend down at all and injure my back, etc. So I'm looking forward to getting this going. Also, I'm going to use the Yugo method, Yugo culture method, to fill it. Fill at least half of it with logs and branches and etc, leaves, compost, and then put soil, topsoil, some peat moss and some more compost on, and have a really nice raised bed. Behind my new raised bed is going to be my other compost box, compost maker, which you can see is chugging along nicely, doing this thing. So I'll still have those 2 compost deals there, the one, turn it over into that one, and then the other one down there, which is full, the big one, and so I'm making lots of soil / compost. Looking good, it's looking good, guys. We're getting there, one day at a time. And there you can see a small raised bed, which is the top of the tote, which I cut off, and it's going to be another raised bed over here next to my tubs over there. Those tubs will be moved, those 2 black tubs, we'll move those. Anyway, it's coming together, guys. I'm trying to utilize all the space I can in my yard. Well, guys, I've camouflaged the tote, my high raised bed. I think it's looking good. Just blending it into the yard. It's all coming together, man. It's all coming together. Just give me some time. That's all I ask. There. See that? Much harder to see now, see? Yes, sir. Look at my gem squash. Wow. You guys can see what's going up and above. We've had a tremendous amount of rain. Rain and rain and rain and cold, 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 and more rain. And today, believe it or not, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It's lovely out here, but it's starting to get a bit windy, and the cold is on the way. I just wish the rain would stop. I don't know what's going to happen. We've had too much rain. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. This is one of the blackberry shrubs of mine. It's exactly the same thing. Look at the new leaves over here, leaves. I don't know what's going on there. Shouldn't be doing it this time of the year. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm just keeping an eye on it. But of course, it doesn't die back at all. So I've just got to watch it and protect it from when the heavy frost comes. That real bad cold. And of course, there you can see my pineapples. I'm nursing them. I've lost 3 of them already. Oh, guys. I've emptied out this compost box there into my raised bed here, which I'm using the Kugel culture method to fill it. Now on top of this, I'm going to put all good soil, and the same with this one. I'm going to put the logs and stuff in here on top of this, and then good soil on top of that, and then of course that bed as well. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and down there the 5th bed. It's all coming together. I'll keep you updated. This is the high raised bed, there's the medium raised bed, and there's the low raised bed. Anyway, you can see I've got to get topsoil and top them up with topsoil, and it's just great. They're going to be good. This high one is going to be nice, no strain on my back when I'm working in it. Even that bed there, there won't be a lot of strain on my back. More on that one, but it's a small bed, so it's not a problem. Anyway, this is part of the update. I'll keep you guys informed. Anyway, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the share button. I'd appreciate it to share with your friends and family as I try and build up my channel and keep you updated of what I'm doing. The cold is coming. It's been cold already, but the real cold is coming, and there's not much growing at the moment. I've got some gem squash down there, but the potatoes I have to pull out and see if they've produced. I've got a butternut squash there with 1 butternut on, believe it or not, that survived all the cold and rain that we've had so far. Anyway, I'm busy, excuse me, I'm busy filling up my raised bed over there. Well, I've got 3 of them, the high one, the medium one, and the low one. Just really preparing them for the early spring, but I'm already rooting some celery, which I'm going to plant in the low raised bed. Anyway, I'll keep you informed of that and updated. Also, I'm planning on bringing in, a load of wood chips or mulch. I think wood chips would be better. Bringing wood chips, I'm going to cover my beds, all 5 of them, with, 6 to 8 inches of wood chips, which will really stop any weeds growing. It will eradicate the weeds, my weed problem, and at the same time, as it breaks down, it will give nourishment to the soil, etc., keep it moist when it heats up in the spring into the summer again. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm just trying to source some good cheap wood chips. I don't want to buy it by the bag because then it becomes pricey. So I'll go to one of the tree fellas and who have their own big chippers and see what I can get from them. I would really like for you people to make comments on my various videos I've posted so far. Give me any ideas or any tips, or ask me questions. It would sure be nice. It's all part of the channel, and it would be great. So feel free to post comments and ask questions. Okay? Well, folk, if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Cheers, man. Give me a good thumbs up.